Ever been in one of those old, dusty antique shops? The kind where every object seems to whisper a story from a long-forgotten past. Well, this story is about a place just like that. A shop that didn't sell antiques, but mirrors. Only mirrors. It was called the Gilded Frame, and it was a labyrinth of reflections. Ornate gold mirrors, sleek modern ones, tiny hand mirrors, and massive floor-to-ceiling looking glasses. One rainy afternoon, a 10-year-old boy named Leo wandered in, trying to escape the downpour. The shop was empty except for an old, stooped man behind a counter, polishing a silver frame. "Go on, have a look round," the old man rasped, without even looking up. Leo, bored and a little spooked by the endless versions of himself staring back, decided to make a game of it. He started in the front, making funny faces at his reflection, watching dozens of Leos mimic him. He moved deeper into the shop, down a narrow aisle where the mirrors were so close. Together it felt like walking through a crystal canyon. He was sticking his tongue out, wiggling his ears, crossing his eyes, and in every single mirror, his reflection did the same. It was a perfect, silent chorus of silliness. He laughed, the sound muffled by the sheer volume of glass. He reached the very back of the shop, where a single, enormous mirror stood covered by a dusty velvet cloth. It was a bit spooky, but curiosity got the better of him. He reached out and pulled the corner of the cloth. It slid to the floor with a soft whoosh, revealing a mirror with a dark, heavy oak frame, intricately carved with vines and strange, unsmiling faces. Leo looked into it, and he froze. His heart hammered against his ribs. There he was, his reflection, hands still outstretched from pulling the cloth. But he wasn't alone. Standing right behind his reflection was a man. A tall, pale man in a dark suit, with eyes that were just empty. He wasn't smiling. He wasn't frowning. He was just watching. Leo's blood ran cold. He spun around, expecting to see the man standing right there, breathing down his neck. But there was no one. The aisle behind him was empty. Just a long corridor of reflections, showing an empty space where the man should have been. His breath hitched. He slowly, so slowly, turned back to the oak-framed mirror. And the man was still there, in the reflection, standing, right behind Mirror Leo. He hadn't moved a muscle. He was just there, staring. Leo wanted to scream, to run, but his feet felt like they were bolted to the floor. He stared, mesmerized and terrified, into the mirror. Then, the man in the reflection did something. He slowly raised a hand and placed it on Mirror Leo's shoulder. At that exact moment, Leo felt an icy coldness seep through his own jacket, right on his shoulder. A cold that felt like it was coming from inside the grave. That's what broke the spell. He let out a strangled yelp and scrambled, falling over his own feet as he fled. He didn't look back. He didn't dare. He burst out of the shop, back into the rain, gasping for air. He ran all the way home and never told anyone what he saw. But sometimes, even now, when he's alone and he catches his reflection unexpectedly in a window or a dark TV screen, he feels a chill, and for a split second, just out of the corner of his eye, he thinks he can see a tall, pale figure standing right behind him. Thanks for listening to this spooky tale. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button and subscribe for more stories from the shadows. Stay safe out there, and maybe, just maybe, be careful what you look for in the mirror.